Welcome back to Summer Jam Tekken World Tour action 2019. I'm Rip, joined by Bloodhawk. It is time for top 32.
I'm excited. Are you excited, dude?
I'm super excited. This is crazy. You know, before we went on break, I told everyone all the matches were coming our way. Obscure with JDCR, we are not going to have on stream though, because JDCR, you know, he's real sensitive about the stream, so he doesn't want to be on stream. But our first match is going to be UIU Double versus Run It Black.
This is these guys have been playing in SoCal.
They were playing in SoCal. They've had some matches. Double beat the snot out of them, but
it's all about the long con. All those matches.
It was also first
come
to 10.
Up for this.
It was all first to 10, first to 5.
Yeah.
You only got to win 2 out of 3 here.
Did Avery win 2 in those?
He did.
Okay.
He won more than 2. He won more. So the best set he had, like I think the first set they played, Double beat him 10-2.
Okay.
And then the next set, I think it was like they played first to 5, and it was Avery had a lead early. He went 5-4, and then he played another first to 10. I think Double won like 10-1 or something. So Double convincingly beat him at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
But you only got to win 2 games.
Yeah.
And now Red Black, we also teamed up last night. Me, Red Black, Double on the same team, so he got to see a lot of Double playing there. Double got to see a lot of how he was playing there. So these guys are very familiar with each other going into this match.
All right, so as a Law player, how do you think this character matchup plays out? How do you think Law deals with Jin?
First of all, as a Law player, do not like this matchup against Jin. Double says the same thing.
Okay.
He also does not like the matchup against Jin. Part of the reason is forward 4, right? If you don't time the side step right, if you try and do any other type of Law, if you do like a back 2, standing 4, whatever, you will lose to counter it forward 4. So that part of the matchup makes it very hard. Even counter 1, 2, 3, all these tools, you have to be right in his face to use them. Yeah. If you play from like a range outside, like 1, 2, 3 range, like maybe like a range 2, like it's really a problematic.
That's forward 4 range.
Exactly. So Run It Black, you know, he's aware of this. He's had a lot of experience against this, obviously. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Run It Black also says that if he beats Double, he thinks he's going to win the tournament.
That's a big claim.
It's a big, I mean, have you seen the rest of these people that are here? This is crazy. Let's go. Game on.
All right, Double staying in his face from the start. Throwing this slide, but doesn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, Double likes that while standing for instant DSS forward 2. Counter hit. Challenge spin kick. Try to walk it too far. Big stage.
Avery trying to fight back here. Nice duck.
Clutch duck. Here's the combo. Man, he's way behind on life.
Yeah, but he pushes him out back to the middle of the screen here. Nice block on the slide.
All the way?
Oh, didn't believe in the Savage Sword, but
I don't blame him. It's pretty far.
Oh, but he loses the wall.
The back 4-3.
Right, not a clean splat.
That's a double special. Oh, and Avery, he immediately takes off the headphones. He's pissed. He knows. He knew that was coming. He knew Double likes to do the back 4-3 when you're trying to sidewalk away from the wall. He knows he likes to close down 4-3. He knows all these things. He just didn't pull the trigger right?
Yeah.
And now Double. Looking good here. But here's the Demon Paw from Run It Black. Counter hit. That's the pickup. He should have had it.
Double trying to fight back here. Ooh, his down forward 2 beats Double's.
Again, though, both the players just falling a little bit short of the wall. Nice throw check.
Yeah, but breaks him so he gets away from the wall. Ooh,
nice parry!
And perfect. That sidewall splat normally saves lives, but not that time.
Not against Jin, man. Jin has so many good options for those kind of situations. Either 1-2-4, back 2-1.
Yeah. Oh, counter hit, get up 3.
Good stuff from Double here.
All right, gets the Dragon Flight. Avery moves back to the wall. Challenges again with the counter hit down 4-2. Is this Devil Jin?
I have never seen him use down 4-2 this much. I'm dead serious. I don't know if there's input errors or what, but they are working out.
All right, breaks his arm. Doesn't even want to try to punches. Dragon Hammer. Break his leg. Not today.
Oh. Yo, the patience from Run It Black.
Nice dash blocking.
Oh, that was a big counter. 2-1. Run It Black taking the lead. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, badly spaced forward 4 gets whip punish.
I think that was actually Double playing the range game to bait out forward 4. He's like, you know you want to do it. I'm right here.
Counter hit down forward 4. All these weird options being chosen by Run It Black that are working out so well. Waits out the... Okay, perfect punish. Fights back. Floats him out of the running 3, so not too much damage on this combo, but he gets a lot of space.
Oh! He got lucky that wasn't counter hit. Double trying to rush him towards this wall here. Got the 1-1 parry to the 1+2! Did you see his eyebrows? He said, boom! Ooh! That was a clutch clutch parry. Earlier, I don't know if I was talking to you or if I was talking to Reno, but I was saying Running Black has been adding all the parts of all the Jin players. Was that with you?
Yeah.
Right? And that was one of those things he's added. He added the parry and the 1+2 back. So he put them both together there to close out that game. That was clutch.
Yeah, I think you're right. We're seeing the beginnings of like a new version of Running Black. Like he is slowly evolving his Jin play.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's getting better and better. He's getting to that point, man, where he's just going to have that breakout moment. He's close. He's so close. It's frustratingly close.
Yeah, he wants it to be now.
Of course, yeah. Precipice of Fate, that's the stage they're going to here. I suppose Double chose this.
Yeah, I think Double chooses the stage a lot, to be fair.
This stage in Dragon's Nest, I think of the stages that I see him go to most often. Dragon's Nest is the stage that Running Black prefers, too. That's the stage that he usually picks. So,
something about these octagon stages.
Like it.
Yeah, you can get like multiple, like you can like wall splat and then carry them to like adjacent wall.
Yeah, I don't like it with Law, so I'm curious to see what Double does here. Oh yeah, the duck on the standing 4.
And these guys just fighting so hard at range 0.
Nice. And yeah, the thing about Double, right? He'll dash up in your face, he'll do that while standing 4 like that, but sometimes he'll go and he'll just do the slide straight up. So you're so threatened by the while standing 4 mix-up that you want to avoid the while standing 4 and his follow-up that you don't see the slide anymore.
Oh, they trade, but Running Black not having enough life to convert off of it.
Yeah, nice stuff from Double there. Very solid there. Down forward 4. Saw a lot of down forward 4s out again earlier, too.
Oh, trade. Magic 4 trades of Electric.
Come on, Magic 4. Seriously?
It's not very magical anymore. Down back 4. Oh, floats him out of the flip kick. Just enough damage. A quick round return by Running Black.
I'm actually still mad about that Magic 4. Like, come on. Where's the magic? You trade?
Double trying not to let it bother him too much, but parries, but Double keeps going.
Yeah, the slides are working out really good for Double right now.
You have to think about Law, like that Jin parry, like you can parry something, but then DSS transition kind of like reduces the recovery frame, so you can keep going.
Oh my God, this dash block from Running Black right now.
Yeah, even though he's down on life, he's not letting it bother him. Oh, one throw gets broken.
What?
Oh, I think he's ducking.
Yeah. So that's the thing, right? Double does while standing forward DSS forward 2 a lot, and you can't really like punish that very hard. So he tried to rage out there hard read. Double just did while standing forward into nothing. Oh my goodness. And man, Running Black is pissed at himself for that. Put his hand in his forehead. He's like, I can't believe this guy did that.
Yeah, junkyard low. Ooh, nice. Yeah, side step so he can get to the wall combo. Another side wall.
1-2-4 again. Doesn't get the 4 out of it. Oh, that was sexy.
Gets baited.
Hey.
Dragon Cannon.
Rage. Oh, the big pickup.
Can he kill on this?
Rage drive. Doesn't get the second hit. Running 3 pressure. What the hell? Oh, the slide.
Finds the mark.
And he just stared at him. He let him get that full crouch. He let him come all the way in for it. Didn't hit a button.
And he knows it.
Yeah, I mean,
you can see the expression on his face.
And that's the thing about Double's playstyle, right? He gets in your face, he does the instant while standing 4. He's so fast with his instant while standing 4 is that you don't want to hit a button when you see him ducking because you don't want to get counter hit by the while standing 4, but then that allows that slide to be so much more deadly, right? It gives him easy access to that slide. And here's the Dragon's Nest stage, Running Black, the first to play on. A lot of time we see the 1-2-4 work out here. Did not work for him there on the Precipice of Fate stage. Yeah. Final game here, though. Could go either way. Both players look nervous. Look at them. They're both taking deep breaths. Synchronized deep breathing.
All right, who's going to move on in this first match of the winner's side top 32? Guess top 32, you'd have to win two games in winners to move on?
I can't figure it out. Because we're moving only to top 16, right?
I believe so.
I think, yeah, 2 wins and you're in top 16, I think.
Yeah.
Just one win. Whoa, okay.
Oh, again. Magic 4 trades with forward 4 that time.
Oh my goodness,
late punish there.
Yeah, you need to find, I forgot the number of frames to interrupt the double flips, but that you need to punish with. A lot more down back forwards now. Ugh.
Break his leg.
He's trying.
Twitch duck, but slid back up. The axe kick.
Shaolin hit. Rage drive block.
Drive. Doesn't want to commit to the rest of the hits.
Yo, this is so close.
One thing I haven't been seeing. One thing I haven't been seeing out of Running Black in this set. No hell sweeps.
Hey, Savage Sword, 50-50 time. He got him.
3-3 takes that first round of game 3.
You got to believe sometimes, and he made it there.
Yeah, I haven't seen the LL RKO break his leg. Double the only one really that likes using that DSS4 as well in this game.
That move sucks.
But he uses it.
I know, but it's, man, minus 14.
Oh, stays ducking and eats the Dragon Hammer for it.
Running back way behind Tran, but oh boy, he's adding up faster. One launch, he wins actually.
Yeah. Ooh, spins rage drive. Oh, counter it. Down 4-2 again.
50-50 time again.
Corpse thrust. Gets
Oh
blocked.
God!
Oh, trade.
I can't look! I can't look!
Stays ducking on the down 3 floor.
Running Black looked away like he knew that down 4-3 was coming. Set point for Running Black. He's gonna have 3 chances to send Double to loser bracket here. Here's the slide. I expect Double to set it to the final though. Down back 4 is coming.
Challenges with a 2-1.
What a parry!
Parry.
Oh,
Parry standing 3.
What the hell?
The 2-4 doesn't get ducked.
Oh my God, this is tense.
It's just
this
so
is tense.
deep, but counter hit.
Down back 4
He's gonna hit the wall here.
Oh, you know it. This is his stage. Hey! Double's in trouble.
One big hit.
Oh boy, he had the parry of the wall 34.
Doubles
Oh
fucking
God!
Harry. Slide, one more slide.
That's it! He's finished it, no
Down.
touch! Oh, Running Black!
4-2 takes it!
What a set! Wow!
All that time playing him, it all led up for this one moment. He got the 2 that he needed in tournament.
You said it best. He did not hell sweep that man once. Not once. He stayed solid the entire time, didn't take big risks. He just outplayed him standing up.
Yeah.
You know, he landed counters when he needed to, but that was impressive. That was very impressive.
And the one weird thing was, that one weird thing that I've never seen him do with that Jin is those counter hit down 4-2s. Just,
I've never,
like,
I gotta ask him about that later, but I believe those are accidents.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine him intending to do with that many of them.
I think he saw Devil Jin players playing for all these years of Tekken 7. It's like, why do I do that? I got a down 4-2. Why don't I just throw it out randomly?
That was incredible. That was incredible stuff. So double sent to the loser bracket here. Running Black moving on to winner's side now.
We got our, you know, like, that was a really good match from Avery, but that was definitely the first upset of the night so far in this top 32.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely the first upset. We've been talking about it the whole time through here. Forgot what the word Reno Face used was, but he said it's been a very predictable tournament so far. You know,
especially everybody that's in winner's side out of their pool. You could have said, okay, this guy's winning, this guy's winning, this guy's winning.
I mean, the only one that was a little bit unpredictable was the Kakoma pool, because I think that Fergus and Junior were also in that pool. Yeah. But Kakoma did make it out of winners. And, you know, I talked about it earlier, I thought JDCR wasn't coming on stream, but here he is. Obscure versus JDCR on the stage.
And, you know, JDCR, no more friends of Armor King.
No,
but end that friendship.
He had to. It was necessary, in my opinion. But also, I want to say, I just talked to him in the little break we had, and he was telling me he's very tired right now. And I was like, why are you tired? Because I saw him last night.
Because it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, not just that. He said he's jet lagged, right? Yeah. I mean, you know, he did fly in, I think, from Korea for this one. I don't think he was in LA or anything. Yeah. I'm not really sure. But definitely looking tired, too. You know, I can see it in his eyes. So we'll see what happens here, man.
I mean, like, you know, some of these guys have jet lag, and then, you know, not discounting the fact we started here at 1 p.m. EST. It is now 9 o'clock. You know, I feel bad for those guys that qualified in those 1 p.m. pools. Now they have to come back around like 8 hours later.
It's true.
And play again.
Yes, sir. It is 9:20 p.m. here on the East Coast.
Thank you for hanging out with us, though.
Yes. Thank you for being here with us. Tekken World Tour action from Summer Jam 2019. We are in our top 32, and it is getting crazy. It is getting crazy. I talked to a bunch of players right now that are in this top 32 on the winner's side, and all of them, man, they're looking a little tense out there. You know, I was a little sad that we didn't get to play, but watching these guys face now, I'm kind of happy I'm not playing. This is stressful.
Yeah.
Obscure versus JDCR. Dragunov versus Elisa.
No surprises here. Oh, big counter hit running to the start, though. It feels like 2017 all over again.
Looks good. This, yeah, oh man.
All these down twos?
I would be so hyped if JDCR won the tournament with Dragunov. Look at the pressure. Damn! Why'd he ever drop this character? Why?
Nerfs or no nerfs? You finna down too.
Yeah, dude. Look at the block, the defense. Thought I was tired? Hell no. I play better tired. Ugh.
Gets the wall position again. Obscure trying to fight back with this Elisa. Oh, threatens with the first hit of hop kick, doesn't hold it, but counter hit standing 4. You're gonna get the wall here. But again, you see JDCR instantly maneuvers to take that wall back, but then Obscure does the same.
Yeah, great positioning here from Obscure. He's got some rage. Man, the defense, JDCR getting the side step and blocking just in time for those homing attacks.
Spends rage drive here. Oh, doesn't go into stance.
No, sir. No fly mix-up incoming. JDCR smart, solid defense closes out the round. Here we go. Potential final round already. JDCR looking to make it 3 rounds straight. We're on the rooftop.
Oh,
give him some head.
Break. Rare throw failure from JDCR.
Exactly.
Obscure trying to get something started here. Kind of got ran over those first 2 rounds, so it's the first time he's gotten a lot of room to work with. Well, what the? How did that down forward 1 hit?
It was way to the side. I mean, JDCR, his side step game is so strong, right?
Yeah.
Hey, and Obscure keeps using back down. I want to see him use forward 4 more. Again, no throw tech.
Wow.
Okay, this is getting interesting. This is one of those things where if you're a top player and you're not breaking those throws, all of a sudden it gets your head like, why am I not breaking these things? And so,
oh, he tried to go for it again.
Oh, the rage
Super
the rage drive. He got him! Wow, yeah, this is the kind of momentum where, Obscure recognizes this, right? He recognized JDCR's not breaking, so I'm going to keep doing it, get it in his head so he starts doing something else to avoid this throw.
Yeah.
Beautiful, side step right, down forward 2 from JDCR though.
Perfect wall combo. Makes some forces in the restand into the mix-up. All right,
put it
finally
back.
started breaking.
I can hit 2 points together. Shut up. Man, look at these pokes.
Yeah. Obscure still fighting with this back to this wall.
Yeah, he's been there the whole time.
Yeah.
Punish. Chainsaw time. Got him. Holy damage.
Yeah, Link.
Oh, 50-50 time.
Oh, he whips.
The drive hit.
And he spins and he waits just a second, then lets the rage drive go.
Final round situation. Game 1. Obscure bringing it back.
Bringing it back convincingly after those first 2 rounds, but standing 4 gets ducked.
How did he know to duck there?
Forces the restand again. Does it. All right, now you can't break throws.
1 + 2 throws, huh?
I got those. And I got a 1 and 2 for good measure. But Obscure having to fight again off of this life desmond. Rage drive does not work a second time. Not yet. She was about to.
Nicely done. JDCR hangs on. Scary first game down to the wire final round, but he gets it. Wearing his Heihachi little jacket sweater thing.
Obscure switching stages. I'm assuming he's going to an defense stage. I didn't check it right before. We switched screens. Yep, Infinite Azure.
Interesting.
A lot of that first game was spent with Obscure's back to the wall, so.
Yeah, it's very true, very true. JDCR definitely controlled the spacing in that one. Man, this tournament is heating up. Let me tell you guys, oh my God, is it heating up. The matches they're writing down, oh, okay. Focus.
Oh, another duck and while standing 2 launch from JDCR. Yeah, ends it with the crouch dash 2 so you could get the running mix up. Nice walk.
Yeah,
brings the chainsaw, gets a little hit, puts him away.
He's staying in it, man. These pokes are keeping him in here. Sky Rage, his pokes adding a little faster than JDCR's, and he needs.
What was that?
I don't know.
Rage drive though.
Again, no fly mix up.
Man, such really choice ducks. Like JDCR just scouting when Obscure wants to use that standing 4.
And they're not flash ducks either, right? He's not fuzzy ducking. He's like committing to the duck, seeing what whiff, and it's like, all right, there you are.
Oh, counter hit down forward, running 2. Russian assault.
Where are we going?
Running mix up.
Low
nice
parry,
low parry.
okay. Can Obscure get something started here? Does he have any kind of creative Oki? No, just get the damage and reset position. Man, that is not enough damage.
JDCR just chilling. Chilling on this life lead, doesn't have to do anything crazy. We've seen this so many times before in previous years.
Yeah, and Elisa, she's a great character for this sort of a stage. But when you're playing someone at the level of JDCR, man, it doesn't really make a difference. Like you're almost putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Yeah. If you don't get the early life lead, then it becomes that much harder because now they're going to turn that lack of walls against you. Using that jab, trying to space out. Running too nice. Walk right around. What kind of combo do we get here?
Weird
better
side
than I thought.
Wow, the get-up kick from JD. Nice. Just taking their time again. Counter it.
Down 2 into running 2. Stuffs him out of a hop kick, perhaps.
Great motivail for Obscure. Last chance here. Stay on the winner side of the bracket.
Oh,
The throw?
this
No.
time.
Man, I like
We're
the
ready
idea.
for that one.
Got 15 seconds.
Spends it. Is he going to go in the stance this time?
He does.
Oh, backdashes the double axe handle. Oh, he's going to get whip punished by this. No!
That will be that. JDCR over Obscure. NYC chant rings out of the crowd for NYC JDCR.
You can't change where you're born.
No, you can't. JDCR smiled afterward like, these fools. Oh, boy. Well, JDCR moving on to the winner side of the bracket. But coming up next, I'm waiting for them to come to the stage. So I don't want to, announce it out of order or something.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be Jimmy J. Tran versus Disrupt Shadow 20Z. The match that I remember from these guys was at E-League.
Yeah.
Where it was very close, and Jimmy stopped Shadow's reign of terror because Shadow was beating everyone there, right? And then at the end, when that rule came in, I forgot what the rule was exactly.
The revival
rule, exactly. The question was, do we bring back Shadow or Majin? And they went with Majin, and they lost. And it's kind of like, man, Shadow's playing really good. If he had another chance, would he take out Jimmy? Oh, the rock, paper, scissors ring.
Oh.
Oh, it's 1-1. Oh.
Yeah. All right, Jimmy wins the RPS.
Damn, he didn't even pop off. Serious mode Jimmy right now.
Yeah, normally he gets like, yeah.
And I was watching his match earlier. You and Reno were commentating when he played earlier. And I was watching him in my room, and I thought, man, Jimmy's playing really good today. Come down here now. I see him in the last break we had. I talked to him. I'm like, yo, man, you're playing fantastic today. He goes like, nah. I'm like, what? Like, you're playing so good. He's like, could be better. Okay.
I mean, like, isn't the artist is his own worst critic, right?
Yeah.
He makes something and it's like garbage, trash, throwing it away.
This guy does like side step up, crouch dash forward, jet upwards. Like, yeah,
I could have done that like 2 frames faster.
Yeah, it definitely was off. Like, he totally punished him.
Yeah, and you bring up that E-League thing, I was like, that was definitely, like, I feel like Shadow's follow-up performance, the strong style where he beats Saint.
Yes.
And that was like the beginning of him, like, being on the, at the very least, the national level in terms of Tekken.
Definitely, and I still don't feel like he believes it yet. I think everyone else sees it. I don't think Shadow sees it.
I don't know what he thinks half the time, you know?
Like early today we saw against Rick the Ruler, he brought out Anna. And I was like, why does he need Anna? He doesn't need Anna, but it worked.
Yeah.
But
He thought he needed Anna.
right, but I don't think he needed it. I don't think he realizes where he's at with his Claudio.
He's definitely the one that makes me believe that Claudio is still really good in this game.
Oh yeah, he's the Claudio player in America, period. Like, there are other good ones, but he's the one,
But yeah, these guys are going with their mains for this first match.
So what we want to see, Kinder Jim. Man, old man Jimmy J. Tran versus young man Shadow. That is wild.
And
Jimmy J's an old man.
Jimmy's not even 30 yet, is he?
I think he's very close if he isn't.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a 3 in front of his age yet.
If he doesn't, it's right around the corner.
That's how young he was when he first was playing. When he first started playing Tekken and when he was playing Third Strike, yeah. But these guys are starting off on Kinder Jim. Not the first time these two have tussled.
Hold up a second, man. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'll talk about it later. Jimmy J. Tran, Shadow.
Hatchet kick.
Oof. Look at the damage on that axe kick. Cracking.
All right, Jimmy losing this positioning battle early on. Shadow trying to keep this wall, but uses the mock kick, kind of like there's a extended sidestep left to get away, but Shadow just pins him down right after that real pursuit.
Flat. Boom! Thanks for the Starburst, girl. Round 1, Shadow. And Shadow's made all the right decisions so far. Only move right when Jimmy decides to step. All the punishes have been on point.
Yeah, and that's, like Shadow is so good against somebody of Jimmy's style and against somebody like Brian, because one thing I noticed is there's very few unnecessary button presses from Shadow. Every move he chooses, you see the reason why he's using it.
Yeah. Patient defense, smart offense here.
Caught him! Kick confirms it too.
Boom! Superman!
Quick 2 rounds from Shadow over Jimmy J. Tran.
Yeah,
I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not.
Remember what I was saying about Jimmy playing good today? Take it all back. He's playing absolutely horrendous for Jimmy J. But I actually did feel that way when Shadow hit him with the hot kick when he was whipping that string from downtown. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, Hellraiser! Sidestep 1 finds its mark. He's not going to get the wall here, but pretty close. Pushes him back a little bit with that sidestep. Requiem. The wall's on the left right now. We'll see if they try to move to pin each other down. Brian using these back ones to get himself some space. Try to break on that guard of Shadow. Oh, sidesteps the sidestep 4. You rarely see that.
Yeah, he was ready, right? He saw the rage drive at the cancel. He's like, all right, I'm out of here. Sidestep left.
Oh.
Yeah, he went for the orbital attempt there.
Gets floated. He's going to get a clean wall splat here. Running 2 just so he can get Starburst.
Yeah, interesting choice. I like it.
Catch a kick. Oh, counter it 4-3. This is definitely going to be a wall splat here.
What are we doing for
quick wall splat? Don't get up. Don't stay down, though.
The classic.
Big life deficit from Shadow right now. He's going to figure out some way. He's got Starburst.
He just needs one whip.
Yeah, one launcher from Starburst could be what he needs. He's got the wall positioning.
It didn't kill, but the back one does, and he just like that. Final round, game 1. I knew it would be close between these two.
Hatchet kick. Whips the down back 3, no response from Shadow. It's so weird when you're playing, when you know playing that somebody, when you're, let me start again. When you know you're playing somebody that's good, and they whip in front of you, and it's like you're not ready for it, because like, why would you whip that move in front of my face like that?
Oh man, Shadow got caught, second hit. He's in trouble.
Die now or die later? No, die later.
Hatchet.
Another hatchet kick.
Man, and Shadow, you know, a little short of emotion. He tilted his head all the way to the side, looked down, like, man, how did I let that slip? I was up 2 rounds. And Jimmy J looked aside like, I am playing horrible. That is the worst performance of my life.
Why did I whip that down back 3? I'm an idiot.
I did it in range where he could have backdashed it. And then he did. Man, I wonder if that's the kind of thoughts that actually goes through his mind.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I do a move where if he backdashed, I would miss by a pixel.
And then he backdashed.
Terrible placing.
Yeah.
You know?
And Shadow going to jungle outpost.
Number 2, the good one.
This stage is the biggest buff in Season 2.
I don't know. It's pretty nice, though. Yeah, Reno said you're a fool for liking this, by the way.
He's an idiot. How could you like this less than Jungle Outpost 1? I like this so much, this is my default training mode stage now.
Oh, wow.
Just so I can listen to the music.
It actually is exactly mine, too. Hey,
what? Misses the Requiem.
Man, Jimmy's total control right now. Shadow, his offense is really lacking. You know, we talked about him, being really, what's the word? Compact with his button presses.
Yeah.
But right now, he really needs to step with the button presses because he's not getting any buttons in on Jimmy, and Jimmy's not giving the opportunities to hit these buttons as whip punishers.
I mean, that's just like I said, you just see like purpose. You know why he's using these individual buttons, and he doesn't like to do more than he has to. But
look at Jimmy right now. Oh my goodness!
You know, you just wait and then you get rewarded. Up forward 4 for the flip over.
10 seconds.
Oh.
Back 4.
The Cynic?
The Cynic. What the hell's that?
Who's that?
Guy's such a nerd. Comments on YouTube channels nowadays, but he doesn't come out to charge. It's like, what? Flow combo? No.
What's up, Charles? If you comment on this video. All right, running forward, takes it. Axe kick.
What the hell?
A lot of posturing, a lot of nothing from these two guys. Back 1, trying to push him slowly to that wall. You see Shadow kind of inching his way away from it.
Holy moly, what a good forward 3.
Oh, big knee, though. And this stage is so small up here, you know a wall is going to be close.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to pick this stage because Brian, he missed the forward 2.
Kick.
Dang, no Big Mac.
Yeah, it doesn't let him bother it.
Set point for Jimmy J, just like that.
The First match was pretty close, but hatchet kick.
Smelling another one. Well, he doesn't need to. He's got the life lead.
Oh, orbital.
Catch him coming in. Wall carry. Bing, bang, boom.
It stays down. You don't want to eat a taunt setup. Oh, buddy.
I'll take the taunt setup. I'll take the taunt setup. I won't take the taunt setup. No. Jimmy J. Tran over Shadow. Shadow shaking his head. Didn't like the way that one went. He started off so strong, 2 rounds straight, but then Jimmy ran it back 6 straight rounds on him after that. Jungle Outpost 2, it's a risky stage to pick against Brian, right? I mean, obviously, Brian, if you get anytime your wall splat, you got to make a decision how to get up off the ground. It's so frustrating, right? And Jimmy's going to get you to the wall eventually. So
yeah, and a Brian player of Jimmy's caliber, once you get that eat that wall combo, you're in that horrible guessing game. It's like, if I get up now, I die. If I stay down, I die slower.
Right.
But then you know, depending on what he does, like kick off on the floor, I get flipped over, I tech right away. Maybe it's another taunt setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
it's like
it's really an odd choice for a stage against Brian or any good Brian player, right? I mean, personally, would I go to an infinite stage against Brian? Probably. I think so.
Maybe.
I think so. I wouldn't want, especially not Jimmy's Brian. Nah, I don't want to put him with the wall. I'll take it away.
Just take it there.
Coming up next, though, we got another doozy. It's going to be another USA versus International, USA versus Japan this time. We got Cuddle coming up against Chikurin. That should be good.
Last time these guys played, I'm assuming, was Strong Style. When it was the grand finals match. Actually,
in the team turn.
Did Chikurin play at all in that? I forget how that match ended up playing out.
Strong Style was a very tiring tournament for me. I don't remember how that ended.
We just passed out somewhere?
Something along those lines.
Yeah,
Sure.
all right. You can tell me later, but
yes.
Okay, another. These guys playing RPS again for sides.
What happened?
That was. I think they were just explaining how they wanted.
Okay,
all right,
2-1-1.
All right, 1-1.
Oh. Slow-mo lost. Did you see how slow she switched from rock to paper? She had the rocks like, oh, I don't want to switch them when my hand's opening, and there I lost, you know. All right, Chikurin versus Cuddle.
Chikurin been going on a tear ever since he picked up this Geese, replacing his Jin. You know, used to be known as a Jin player.
Yeah,
played a little bit of Akuma play, actually. He also played a lot of Akuma when Akuma first released in arcades and FR.
Smart man.
But, you know, Jin player, then Akuma. Now he's like rocking the Geese most of the time. You know, brings out the Jin sometime. I'm noticing a pattern in cheap character choices right now. But very good Geese player.
Oh, yeah, dude. Easily. Top. Cuddle here yelling at someone in the crowd, I think, maybe having control issues perhaps. No, she looks like she's okay.
Yeah. Cuddle has been having an amazing, like, at least year, maybe year and a half.
Oh, yeah, dude. Ever since she's been sponsored, right? I mean, she's been traveling more around the world, globally even. She's doing so well. But here we go. Jacket's coming off. It's business time.
Yeah, recently met her goal for her Japan trip, where she'll be going to play people with Curl. Is going to be arranging that.
That's smart.
I think she'll also be there for Master Cup.
Oh, really?
I believe she'll be there.
Do they have a team?
I'm not sure if she has a team, but she'll just be there. But hopefully she has a team.
Well, if she doesn't, I think I'm missing 2 teammates.
Well, time to network.
Yeah, it might be. Geese Howard
no
versus
surprises
Alyssa.
here. Yeah.
I'm glad you told me that. Now I got to go talk to her. I'm glad you told me that she might not have a team. Now I'm going to go talk to her. Yeah. Although, I don't know if she plays on stick. Match Cup's an arcade tournament.
Figure it out.
Whatever. She can still be on my team.
Okay, Geese and Elisa.
Elisa Boskanovich. How do you say it? Boskanovich or Boskanovich?
I say Boskanovich.
Me too.
All right, Domo Di Sirio. I really don't know how this is going to play out.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Elisa is that she has these chainsaws that are really cool and effective against everyone except for Geese. He's like, I can counter those. He's like, what the hell? So we'll see what happens.
And you know, part of like Cuddlecore's breakout in the last year and a half, like I've been talking about, it's like she's been having amazing matches against these Asian players. You know, sometimes wins, sometimes losses, but I feel like they're always down to the wire.
I feel like that's just Cuddlecore matches in general. Nice, got the up forward 3-2. And Cuddle off to an early lead here.
I mean, the tricky thing for me when I play against Geese players is like I just feel like they all play different. They all have like one thing that they like over another Geese player. Like, you know, this one likes to use their meter. This one likes to stockpile it. This one likes doing the strings. This one never does strings, you know? And it's always like, which one are you when you first start playing
Wall
somebody?
bounce! I mean, yeah, you never know with the Geese player, right? Stand up. And by stand up, I mean go to the floor. First round of Chikurin. And Cuddle had such a huge lead that she had like 67% lead.
Yep, and then she got hit into something into max mode.
Welcome to Geese.
Oh,
Hey.
counter hit, get up 3, finds its mark.
Convert here, nicely done.
Wall, just short.
I love the question mark on wall, you know? Wall?
Yeah, I was talking about it with Reno when last time we saw Cuddle. Lisa,
Hop kicks.
Lisa seems very like, you know, a lot of characters have a lot of like free form in terms of like, you know, how far the wall is so I can change my combo. I feel like if Lisa has a one problem, it's that. Like, she has very rigid combo routes, and it's hard to really adjust for distance.
That's what I've heard about. Some people complain about Bob as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like one combo you do with Bob, and it's hard to adjust, especially mid combo.
Right. So here we go.
Breaks the 1+2 throw.
Another big lead for Cuddle. Can she hang on and close this one out?
Trying to use that amazing movement that Lisa has, an amazing backdash, amazing sidestep.
Wow, the big commitment on the ducks there.
A little punish, yeah.
Somebody screamed out.
Blocked it. Blocks the EX Shipukin.
Fly makes them go to the mids. Cuddle up 2 rounds to 1 here.
Goes in the chainsaws.
Hey, how do you confirm?
You believe. I don't think Lisa has an option to deal with it like other characters. I don't know if her parry works. I think it's only on highs.
Oh my
running
God.
2 finds its mark. It's a lot of damage real fast, but
no!
I feel like I've been seeing so many counter hit get up 3s this tournament.
Final round, game 1. Pressure is on, but she's definitely in this.
Made him spend a meter. Ooh, hit Shipukin. Little confirm off that. Stuffs out the armor.
Counter 4 works out. Picks it up. Here we go.
Back 3 gets blocked.
I like the attempt.
Oh,
It's getting
nice
scary
duck.
again. He's flashed into a lot. Nice
Nice
sidestep from Cuddle.
sidestep.
Chainsaws around. Got to be careful here. Anyone's game. The wall's in the way. Does it matter? Stand up and die. Damn. Close one. Close one.
How can she die? She's a robot.
She always dies. Her batteries go out. Mac with some sensual coaching.
That angle is not helping.
Nope. All right. Designated coach, Magnificent.
He's not a bad coach.
No, of course not.
Roland knows a lot about the game. All right. Looks like she's ready. She'll rematches to go back in. You know, lots of good moments. It really just felt like there was a couple of just bad breaks in those last couple of rounds. 4th round, she ate that counter hit, get up 3 that led to the end of that, and then... Man, what happened in the last one?
Yeah, I don't know. That was rough. It was down to the wire, though.
Yeah, it was just like, just a couple of bad turns and just bad points. Nice low parry. We're going to get the wall here. We're going to break it. Okay. What do we got afterwards? Ross standing 2 into dual boot stance. Down 3. Whiff punishes the Rapukin. Breaks the 1+2 throw. A lot of pressure from Cuddle Core right now. Nope. Goes to the crouch jab. Not counter hit, but eats the string.
Homing attack, no go.
Down 3. Down 4. Not counter hit though.
Cuddle Core with the throw. No, there's the tech from Chikurin now. Rage mode available. Almost no counter hit there. 15 seconds time winding down. But Cuddle Core with the punish. Closing out round number 1 here of game 2. Forward 1+2 finds its mark. Here comes Chikurin. This should be an easy wall carry. There's the wall.
Jab, jab. Single Rapukin wants the Yoki.
Good wall stand for power crush attempt. No go. Cuddle trying to find the point, but no, down forward 2.
Sidewall splat. Sidestep 3 hits. Oh, so cheap.
And no duck there on the follow-up. Chikurin evening up the rounds here. Let's see what she's going to do next. Starts off with the first lead jab. Not going to be much, but nice back one for the whip punch there on the down 3. Down jab check from Chikurin. And man, Cuddle spacing is looking fantastic. Went up with a counter.
Just when you think things are going good, the parry comes out.
Oh my goodness.
60%, 55, 60%, still going.
The power crush.
I want my turn back.
Almost to 2 meters. Here comes Chikurin. He's going to have 2 bars here. Didn't convert. He could have. Oh, no.
Just enough damage to take that 3rd round.
Set point for Chikurin. Cuddle focusing in now. Stay on the winner side of the bracket. Goes for hot kicks. No, sir. Chikurin's ready for it. Down for it. There's a down jab. Look at the conversion. Look at the damage off that down jab. Here's a block on the side step 3. Full launch on the down 3 that time. Chikurin looking to make her pay. Stand up and die. Yet again, 2-0. Chikurin over Cuddle. Man, Chikurin is looking good. He's been traveling the world, training up as well.
Yeah, went to Pakistan, got a lot of experience there.
It's wild, right?
Yeah, got a lot of beatdowns, got a lot of experience.
You got to get beat down somewhere to make yourself better. That's how it works.
And then you got to think about, like, because Chikurin went there with Kurokuro and recorded that probably led to a Wise Honey getting sponsored.
Right.
And then you saw him go to that tournament recently.
FB Cup Malaysia.
Yeah, and beat me.
Right? Like,
and you got
what is happening?
Like, butterfly effect.
It is, dude. It's just absolutely wild right now. Huge shout to not only Chikurin, but also Kurokuro for making stuff like that happen, streaming it for everybody, letting everyone get eyes on Pakistan and all their top players. Obviously, we've heard so much about it, but to finally get to see them in action, and now also shout out to GG for sponsoring players and flying them out, and who knows what the rest of the TWT year is going to look like.
All right, so we got Syndicate's FightingGM versus Talon's Kokoma. I don't know if they played rock, paper, scissors. They just agreed on sides.
This is go. I'm excited. I am excited. FightingGM versus Kokoma.
This is what I wanted him to come out to a big tournament.
Everyone wants him to do that, man.
To see stuff like this happen.
Yes.
To see this guy compete on a global level and see how it shakes out.
I mean, he is easily one of the top American players who has not stepped up to the plate against his international competition, right? Like, nowadays when you look at the TWT and you look at the standing and you look at just how the regions stack up against one another, it's like, yeah, there's Asia, now you have Pakistan maybe above Asia, but then you got Asia, and then you've got like EU/USA. It's not even like USA strongly above EU anymore. So, and it's partly because guys of this level, FightingGM's level, are not around anymore. They're not showing up. But now he's here. He's at the tournament. He's sponsored. If he has a breakout performance here, it's hard not to put USA back on top. It's kind of crazy. And I don't mean on top, but, maybe above EU.
I mean, if
we can get that back, right?
I mean, if he has a breakout performance, he's going to be putting himself on top of those TWT leaderboards.
He already puts himself on top of everything, himself.
But right now, he is standing, he is like, I think he's in like top 20, top 30.
Because of dojo.
Just because of dojo points. He has no other points to his name, but he still has 300-ish points just because of the dojo.
This is a great point. If you have big dojos, and which New York City you guys have been having 96 plus dojos, those are the largest ones possible. You can only have 4 dojos in your total score, right? So if you just get first place at 4 of those dojos, you do not qualify for the Tekken World Tour. You have to come out to a Master Challenger event and get more points there. So, if FightingGM does have a huge performance here, like a top 3 performance finish, he might actually secure his spot just from this tournament plus the dojos. It's potentially possible. I'm potentially sure,
Well, we'll see what potential will come out of FightingGM in this match right now, because
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Kokoma's another guy that still needs some points to maybe secure his berth in the TWT finals in Thailand in December. Hope to see you there.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens.
GM going with the Geese, Kokoma going with the Kazumi.
Was Kokoma the one who went against Buck earlier?
Yes. So he already has experience against Geese, but...
I mean, he almost got upset by a Geese earlier.
Yeah.
He got 3-0 the first game.
I always get upset by Geese.
Yeah, I'm constantly upset by Geese as well, but here we go.
See how this starts going. Last day on Earth. I'm really interested in what the new season pass stage is going to be.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's so far away, though. I can't be too excited about it yet,
Yeah. Like Kazumi versus Geese is like the new season, the 2019 version of Dragunov versus Jack.
Nah, it's the 2019 version of Bob versus Law. Who cares? Get the characters out of here, right?
No, looks it right, but GM stays blocking, punishes. Even life right now, but GM has a bar. We'll see if he tries to spend it early. Kakoma moving around, not committing to anything. Single jab, down 3.
Oh, down 4-4. That was really good.
Oh, and there we go.
That was great confirmation by FightingGM.
Yeah, GM is definitely a Geese player that's not shy about spending meter to give himself opportunities.
That's awesome. Running 2 for the pressure. Nice attempt with the magic board. Doesn't get it though. Both efficient for it. Man, that poke sequence with Kakoma was so good.
Yep, like Kakoma's already playing a little bit faster than he was in the first round.
They're trying to see how FightingGM responds maybe to the pressure.
But GM has another bar. Doesn't get to use it in this round though.
That was sick. Side step right, down 3.
Yeah, just all these little movements from Kakoma, trying to put himself in the best position possible. Oh, that's the whole string rock. It's definitely a little bit more punishable than that, but we'll take what we can get.
I think a lot of people aren't familiar with the string, right? Like, who does that? You're talking about Geese players playing differently. That's pretty different for a Geese player.
Yeah, but Kakoma's got his back to this wall right now. Runs into the Rapukin. Oh, his counter hit standing 4 finds its mark. Oh, he just ends the combo. I don't know if he was supposed to. Normally you would end it with super if you wanted the ender, but
he wants to save the meter, I guess?
Yeah, fly hell sweep. Spends rage drive. No dice.
Toss
the 1+2 through.
Back and forth.
Oh, counter hit jab into 4-3 combos. Takes that 3rd round. Now GM has a bunch of meter that he hasn't used yet. Didn't feel like he had to use it.
That's true.
Yeah, if he gets a forward 1+2 or a counter hit down 4, he could blow up his life bar. Now he's got 3 meters. Now back 3-2 max mode cancel can lead to a lot of damage.
Yeah, we might have to see it here. If he wants to close it out with this much health, this much of a deficit, he's going to need to spend all that meter. Can he find an opening though? Oh,
this
boy.
might be it.
Side wall splat though. Off the wall.
But he's ready for it.
Oh my goodness, another wall. Get out of here. Game 1.
Down 4-2.
FightingGM. Nodding his head, yes. I got that.
Kakoma felt uncomfortable being that close on the ground. Mashed get up kick and got counter hit for it. Gonna switch stages. Is he gonna go for an infinite stage?
I mean, sidewall combo followed by another sidewall combo. That's a bad combination.
Brimstone and Fire, interesting choice. So this goes very strong match out of GM that first game.
I'm so curious about why Kakoma wants to stick to Kazumi in this matchup. He's been using Dragunov on other matches here today. We've only on stream we've seen him using Kazumi, and it's always been against Geese Howard.
I don't know. I could ask him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, out of all my characters, me playing Kazumi against Geese also feels the most comfortable, but I also have like Leo and Marduk, so those characters just feel weird.
Can Geese counter Marduk's tackle?
If it goes to the part where it turns into a hitbox, but not the actual throw. He can counter the rage drive version.
Oh my god. That's sick.
It feels bad.
It must be.
Yeah, when it happens, it feels real bad.
All right, game 2.
Oh, nice. Made the sidestep 3 whiff, but wasn't ready for the whiff punish. We were talking about Shadow versus Jimmy. When you're playing somebody that you recognize as good and they whiff something so obvious in front of you and your brain's just not ready to process it.
Right, what the hell was he doing?
Oh, axe kick finds its mark. This is one of Kazumi's strongest juggle starters.
Tiger!
Right, strong first round in the second game from Kakoma.
I mean, this is exactly what happened with him and Buck, right? He lost the first game 3 rounds straight. And then he just like, don't worry, I got this. It went 6 rounds straight after that. So I don't know what it is about Kakoma and his adaptation, but
I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if he got 6 rounds straight on GM right now, but he's not out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure even how GM got caught with the axe kick last round. I don't think he was ducking. I think he just, was caught doing something else.
Yeah. We talked about GM not being on the world stage before. Now another axe kick.
He definitely ducked that one.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Down 4-2s, jabs. Again, lets the whole string rip. 1-1-2s, back to the wall. +1.
Nice duck jab.
Oh, whiffs.
Wow.
Oh, what a scramble at the end right there, but Kokoma takes the second round.
You said you'd be surprised if he got 6 rounds straight on GM.
Yeah.
But
He's 33% of the way there.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't either. Look at the range on that jab.
It's part of the reason why she's so good. They've nerfed that jab like 2-3 times already, and it's still really good.
I don't think they understand how to nerf. Which is a good thing. That's why everyone likes Tekken. Oh, goodness. That was way too far. His back was into the wall.
Oh, my
connects.
God. But the wall's really close. How are you
Is it though? I don't think it is.
How are you going to adjust this combo? Oh, the side wall.
Oh! He survived with the tiniest of a pixel.
It wasn't even there. That was a marble 3 pixel right there, dude.
That was incredible.
He was dead to rights. He shouldn't be alive. That's a zombie Kazumi right there.
Yo, Shadow had to come on top. I'm like, yo, man, that was some bullshit. So we are tied up 1 game apiece. What did Shadow see there? I would love to have Shadow as the coach. I feel like that's the player that you don't expect to talk.
Yeah, right? It's like, if he's going to talk,
It's
there
going to
must
be good.
be something profound.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's something really I like. Man, you should block more. It's like either one. It's like, it's one end of the spectrum or the other.
Oh, man, but we're going. Yeah.
Like, it's either like you should block more.
You should try to go to Howard State. You're going to have home field advantage there. I think it would help.
But what if it's something really profound? Like, every time when the timer says 32, he does down back 4.
What? He does down 3.
Be ready for it.
He does down 3 every time. At 32 seconds. Watch my intro. This is my house.
Bring it on. I'll destroy you.
Final game.
This doesn't stop being cool. I play people online that play Geese and they go to this stage.
Oh, yeah.
And then they skip the intro, and I alt F4. I don't want to play them anymore.
Hey, wall break for Kokoma.
We're going to get another one? No?
Tiger.
We'll save it for later.
Yeah, that's confidence right there. Saving your meat against me? I'm going to save these walls for you.
GM trying to make a comeback here. Counter hit, not counter hit. He thought it was counter hit, so he committed to the heavy Jaken and gets punished for it. -14.
2/3 of the way there.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey. Counter. Oh, if that was a running 2, that would have been so sick for a punish on the counter. That counter had so many active frames too. Way too many.
1-2. Still managed to get a little hit confirm off that.
Ooh. That was lucky for Kokoma.
Oh, running 2.
Stature kick. Home and attack.
Just close enough for the wall splat.
Is it gonna happen?
5 out of 6.
I don't know what that percentage is, but it's high. Back 3-2. Here we go. Okay, Kokoma getting a little ham. GM gonna make him pay. Spending some bar. Hey. Half-life lead here.
And the wall position.
Yeah, GM's looking decent now. Oh my
down
goodness.
back 4, down
Oh
back
my
4-3.
goodness. Back into that should be it for the round though. The streak of the round should be over. But can GM, wait a second, it's not over.
Oh. Koma managed. He needs at least 2 combos off of this. Even Rage Drive combo wouldn't be enough.
The down 2
takes
okay.
it. The streak is broken.
The streak is broken. GM now needs 2 more rounds to stay on the winner side of the bracket. Kokoma definitely got a little loose there.
Dude, I'm so nervous. Running 2.
Yeah, Kokoma definitely deviated from his game plan for that round. And now it's a question of can he get it back together. He gave GM a little moment here, and now GM may make him pay for it.
He's got a meter.
Oh, I thought he had it.
The extra Pukin.
GM's looking good. The throw, get off him. What the hell?
Finishes the string.
There's a 3rd hit there too.
Yeah.
Yo, GM sending
jab.
it
Not dead yet.
to a
Down
final
3.
round. Okay, Kokoma or GM. Who's staying on the winning side of the bracket? Get out of here.
Slow parry.
Wall's in the way. It's still there. What the hell, Wall? Oh, God.
Punishes the forward one.
Oh, the unbreakable.
Plus
Oh, wait, okay. He's still got a bar to work with. GM's still in this. He's positioning.
Yeah, he's got to play around this bar, maybe bait it out.
A lot of time on the clock.
Yeah.
Find an opening. Wait for an opportunity.
Kokoma's got to figure out a way to get
Oh,
that.
wait a second. That's my wall to break. Oh, boy. He's going down to the wire. He's definitely going to get 2. Oh, no, he's not. The
Nice
block.
punish.
Rage mode available. Both players in rage. Tiger's coming. The blue stuff. Ah! Oh, my God. The splat. What a second. Kokoma throws down his stick. Takes off the jacket. He's popping off on him. Yo, Kokoma. What an incredible set.
Literally came down to a pixel again.
That was some good ass Tekken right there. Yo, damn. Oh,
Yeah,
GM is
GM's
upset.
not happy.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But man, that was an incredible set. GM brought it all the way back. He lost 5 rounds straight, won 1 round, and then he's like, it's not over yet. Goes to final round again. Down to the wire, he brings it back that final round. One miscalculation.
Came down to one bad Reppuken.
And Kokoma's like, check out the jab rate.
Good stuff to Kokoma moving on, but also great attempts by FightingGM. But he's still in the tournament. He's still in the losers bracket.
I mean, he almost clutched that one out. That was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah. We got to take a short break, but when we come back, we got this guy, Saint, Peling, Kootons, Joy Fury, Anakin, Gen.
You might have heard of them.
You might want to stay tuned for those matches. It's in that order. See you guys soon. Don't go anywhere.
Back to Summer Jam 13, a TWT Masters event here in Philadelphia, and we are here with more top 32 winners side matches. We got another one lined up for you guys. These guys are waiting on the stage right now. It is GG Saint versus Princess Link.
Yes, it is. This should be good. Princess Link staying on the winner's side of the bracket. Had a very close call trying to get out of the pool, but made it out there. And now Saint, who was looking very dominant earlier. Let's see if he can keep that momentum running. I think this matchup, honestly, is pretty good for Jack, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen this matchup play out too much in Season 2, but you know, the same reasons that Jack was good against Ling in Season 1 are kind of still remain. Like, down back 1, amazing thing to check AOP. Jackhammer, if you dash in into a line correctly, still beats out AOP sidestep. You know, down forward 2 to check that as well. Like, all the basic tools are still there to deal with the matchup and keep this character that is normally very hard to keep in check, keep her under control.
You said that if you dash before the jackhammer, it keeps it like lined up for it, but isn't because it's a forward attack, doesn't that help you dash anyway?
Like they're doing it as fast as possible.
I see.
And then there's like extending the dash a little bit to realign. So like there's different ways to do it, like a deep dash.
So deep dash is better for tracking?
It'll help track a little bit better.
I see, okay. Well, here we go. Saint versus Peling. Jack versus Link.
Yeah, I feel like I saw a lot of this in Season 1.
A lot of shooting star right now to Peling.
Yeah, that's a move that Jack has a hard time dealing with.
Lack of sidestep. A problem. Oh my goodness.
Windmill punches, okay.
Okay. No float combo. Caught way to the side.
This first round is already being really interesting.
Ducks on the throws, but man, he's not punishing these. 2 throws, he ducked under, nothing. And you know Saint loves that clutch rage art at the end. Or that debug for the win.
I think Peling knows it as well.
He knows if he does the running 3, that's why the running jab there. Debug on the back.
But he was
on
back
the back.
turn.
He's still living. Oh, the back one. He's a panic back one. It does not work out. Look at Peling. He's smiling there. That's why he wears the mask. He doesn't want to see that we know he's smiling.
That rage drive hit back turn, so I did not have the same hit animation that I would normally have. That way, that's why the second hit fell out.
And that's one answer to the shooting star there. The down forward 2, catches her airborne with it.
Uses that rain dance sidestep to get away from the wall. This character is so sneaky, so tricky to pin down.
Yeah, I think Peling came with like the strategy that was way too rigid, you know?
Yeah.
And now he's fighting like, oh boy, I gotta play normal. But he's not adjusting back to normal fast. So here we go. First 2 rounds to Saint. No, he needs the wall standing 2 there.
Using that jab, using that full crouch, down back 1. Even though this character got nerfed in Season 2, though, the core gameplay remains the same. All you have to do is be a little bit more careful with your jackhammer usage.
Holy moly, that was a great combo. Ouch, jackhammer. Blue fist. Saint ready to check the back turn.
One thing I noticed out of Saint sometimes, like he has those moments where he just stands completely still and does nothing. Just watches what you're doing and gets that down forward 2 again.
And that was
combo.
a quick 3 rounds here. I wonder if Peling is thinking about switching characters. And he's going straight to character select, yeah. But what is it? Do you think it's Lei or Akuma? I
forgot
Lei.
Akuma was an option.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Lei. We'll see what he decides to do here.
He's checking his buttons.
Yeah, he's just taking his time here to think about the decision he's about to make. I think it's going to be Lei, though.
Yeah.
He might go back to Ling, but he really came with a game plan that did not work out, and he stuck to it.
Covering the Lei. He's thinking about it.
There were a lot of Lei players upsetting Korean players in Combo Breaker.
Yep.
And there it is. And also here last year, right? It was Pepper Beef. Who did he beat? He beat someone last year.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that was at Combo Breaker, sorry.
Yeah. That was also a Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
He beat
Pepper Beef beat Majin here last year. That was not with Lei.
yeah, with Leo. And he beat CBM at Combo Breaker this year with Lei.
Yes. All right, so Lei Wulong coming out. This is Peling's other character. Used it a ton during Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Let's see what he's got here against Saint. Forgotten Realm.
Yeah, this character also can be difficult to pin down like Ling, but also at the same time when Lei comes in, he's got like Razor Rush, a bunch of like he's like a moving hitbox coming in, and that could be annoying for somebody like Jack that can't sidestep to deal with the Razor Rush and other stuff.
But you can forward to it. Yeah. I was actually thinking about
him before he hits you.
Beautiful.
Nice sidestep.
And I like this because, you know, he obviously had a game plan with Ling that didn't work, but he has no game plan with Lei. He's just going to come in here and play.
Yeah.
Punish.
Not the best punish.
Yeah, forward 3 might be a little bit better.
3-3.
Which one's 3-3?
3-3 is the high-low kick.
Oh, yeah.
That got the buff. Now it's natural combo.
Oof, this is not working out.
Round 2. Fight.
Another round on the board for Saint.
Oh, counter.
Hit,
Didn't confirm.
Yeah, missed the last input.
Would have been big damage.
Yeah, normally Lei players, they can confirm the counter hit by seeing the hit spark.
Oh, he had it. No duck from Jack.
Oh, big hug. Is he going to break the floor here? Yes, he is.
Saint's on fire. Wall throw.
Forgot he had a wall
It
throw.
didn't even kill. That's why you forgot.
That's how bad it is.
Saint thought he was gonna kill, but look at Peling. Oh man, if he makes this comeback, yo!
Sit on him.
Oh god!
He could have gotten so much more
Forward
off
3
that.
would have been better. Forward 3 would have been better.
Saint's just playing with his food now.
Yeah, Saint actually shook his head. He's upset at himself, I think, a little bit. But it doesn't matter. It's still set point for Saint here.
Yeah, great defense out of Saint. You know, just backdashing away from Razor Rush. Yeah, down back 1 is a good choice against that 4-4-3. No matter, doesn't matter if he goes back turn or not. It's fast enough to punish. It's not a lot of damage, but it's consistent. Peling's doing a lot of moving around, but it's not translating into any damage.
Yeah, Saint's so patient, right?
Yeah, it's like, whatever, dude.
He's willing to chill, willing to wait for you to hang yourself.
Oh, nice low parry, though. This will be what he needs. Breaks the wall, breaks the floor early. Gets the wall again. 4-4-3-4.
Yo, he's got 10 seconds to get the lead
Counter
here.
hit Razor Rush.
The parry. Jump back. Oh, God. 5 seconds left the lead. Don't stay down. You got Razor Rush. Oh, crap. Run. No. That was too close. Okay. Peling still alive right now.
Calm down, Rick. It's fine.
That was scary, man. He got so crazy at the end. You know that Saint wants to go for that rage art at the end, and he's still hitting buttons. I was like, dog, you need to chill.
Nope. Not a good punish on the hug. Yep, just tags him with a down back 1.
Yeah, Peling's in big trouble now. Man, so few forward 3s out of him. Man, look at Saint's spacing.
He's like, Saint's treating Lei. It's like a child that's having a tantrum. It's like, okay, you go, be angry, tire yourself out. I'll be here when you want to talk like adults.
Oh man, that was a rough one for Peling. Saint, though, staying on the winning side of the bracket. Peling gonna have to play another one to try to stay into this top 16 now.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Good. Yeah.
Didn't matter. I mean, the Ling game plan, I feel like if he had tried again with Ling, he could have maybe changed things up a little bit, right? But all he was doing was shooting star for the first round. I was like, what are you doing? And then finally Saint's like, watch this down for 2. Float you in the middle, and then he was like, I have no answer. I'm like, what do you mean you have no answer?
Over. It's over.
Yeah. So that was a little rough to see. Didn't work out there for him. But coming up next, we're going to have Kootons going up against Joey Fury.
And I haven't seen any of Joey's matches today. I guess, have you? How's he been playing?
I saw one match, and he abused Marduk, and he was really, really strong in it.
Okay.
So he was looking good. But this is going to be a big test for his Marduk. It's also going to be a big test for Kootons to see how much he knows about Marduk. You know, there was a couple tournaments last year or the year before where
new characters came out.
Exactly, and he was not as prepared for it as he should have been, right? Or it could have been. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, Joey wins. Oh, he looked at the camera. He's like, oh, I got him.
Yo, watch this. I'm running it back. Scissors again. Clip, clip.
Joey Fury rocking that support your locals hoodie from the Equinox crew.
He's a cutie.
Kootons, like you said last year, I think it was Noctis. He just kept losing to Noctis players. Or like even Korean players who like weren't like Noctis mains. Like I think maybe like CBM or Kokoma beat him one time with Noctis really bad.
Yeah, that was I believe at NCR last year. But again, huge shout out to Astro supporting the TWT, using their and also their online tournament series with Beyond.net, the Path to Masters tournament series, sending players to these master events. Check them out. Beyond.net, I believe, is the actual website for tournaments.
So expect Joey to go with the Marduk here. Kootons with the Devil Jin. I've seen him play lots of different characters when he streams, but tournament, I've only ever seen him bring out Devil Jin.
Yeah, Devil Jin definitely been his tournament character for forever. You know, we were talking about Jimmy J's age earlier, and I was thinking like, wait, is he not 30 yet? Because I was thinking back in 2006 is when he beat Kootons at EVO in the pools. So I was like, 2006, that was 13 years ago. So if he's not 30 now, then he was like 16 or 17 then? That doesn't sound right. Maybe. I don't know.
Jimmy's ageless.
Yeah. It's pretty good, that guy. But, I mean, can you imagine that, though? Jimmy J and Kootons, I brought it up now, not even thinking anything, but they're both on the winning side of the bracket. There's a chance they both end up in, like, this grand finals or something. And they played 13 years ago at EVO. Like, wow. Tekken 5.0.
Yeah.
That would be wild. And they're running the same characters. Devil Jin and Brian.
Yeah, that would be the crazy part.
That would be so crazy. I hope that happens.
In a game where so many people have swapped around characters or picked up multiple characters, side characters for tournament, those two guys just continuously playing the same characters throughout Tekken. And now we see the Devil Jin from Kootons and the Marduk from Joey, as I thought. On Geese Howard stage. Always feels weird to say that.
Why? Don't call it. It's Howard Estate.
Yeah. Doesn't make it any less weird.
Yeah, sure.
We'll see how this works. Traditionally, Marduk has had like a kind of a hard time against Mishima players. His jab's really high, which makes it easy for Electric to kind of crush it.
Oh, interesting.
And specifically, he's like really... Marduk has a good step, but specifically, he's like really bad at stepping to the left.
Why is that? Is his shoulder big that side or something?
I think it's the way he stands, the way that arm sticks out.
I see.
So,
wow, side step right, that works just fine.
Yeah, but so like in Tag 2, I remember like Marduk could not sidestep left Electric at all.
Okay. How about in this game?
I've not been able to do it myself. That doesn't mean it's not possible though.
Well, we might see it in this set.
But Hell Sweet finds its mark here.
Yeah, there was a ton of those earlier.
No ender there. Joey in the actual corner, having to fight his way out. Fakes the tackle, uses it to get himself away from the wall. Down 3. Oh, Wraith Kick beats down 4. Oh, stayed ducking for like a second.
A long second. Oh, laser beam. Kootons answering back, gets on the board here. Wavy, warming it up.
I feel like Kootons is like a diesel engine. He just needs time to warm up for a bit. And then, like, you start seeing the fireworks starting to...
I mean, the first time we saw him, he came out on fire. He's like, yo, I'm ready to play today. Oh, that was such a good backdash, too.
Oh, another one.
He's a little hesitant here against Joey.
I mean, like, I'm sure he respects... the amount of potential damage that Mark can do. Like one counter hit and your life bar just starts disappearing. Nice low parry.
Yeah, that was clutch. Look at the tiny pixel he had left. And now if he lands like a rage drive, it's going to be so much damage.
Or a ground throw, but nice break. And run up down 3 takes it.
So brave. He's like, you know, whatever, bro. Low parry me again. I dare you.
Oh, tackle gets broken. Tackle gets broken again.
Good, important texture from Kootons.
Oh,
Hell sweep. Wall's right there. Doesn't get the combo.
Little down 3s, down 4s from Joey, trying to chip away at his life bar.
Yeah, those first hits laser something he hasn't gone too much today. But pulled it out right there, and they both hit.
Breaks 1+2 throw. In all these little situations that Mark can put you in, like you don't break that 1+2 throw, you're eating like at least 80 damage. You don't break that tackle, you're eating like 40, 50 damage into a mix-up.
And
but
the mix-up
Kootons is completely fine with that and takes that final round.
Crowd trying to rally behind Joey Fury now. Designated Coach Mac up on the stage.
Just everybody's coach.
You know, a shout out to our team here this weekend. I found out that they're actually asking the players when they go up to set up who their coach is. So when you see Mac up there, he's actually the coach.
Yeah. Joey has said, that guy's my coach.
Yep. Just remember that though, in case you say Spear up there. Somebody's got to tackle Spear off the stage. I was gonna say Spear off the stage. It's hard to say.
All right, Joey staying with the Marduk. He's going to character stage select.
Yeah, he's so committed to this character now. It's odd to me.
I mean, it's like JDCR and Armor King, right? He really likes the character and he wants to make it work. And he, for better or worse, you know, for the most part, he has made it work so far since it came out. I mean, like out of like Jack got nerfed, so I would say Jack and Marduk are about equivalent in season 2. So he has the Paul, but I haven't seen the Paul out of him in ages. So you know, if you got 2 characters of equal state, you might as well play the character you like more.
I don't know. I don't know that his, even if the character's equal, I think that Joey in tournament with the character is not equal with his Jack. That's where I feel. I feel like his Jack, if he stuck to Jack in tournament, he would be doing better than he currently does with Marduk. We'll see.
I think personal feelings have a lot to do with it.
Probably.
But we're going into St.
Oh, that always feels good. I mean, it sucks when it happens to you. Boy, it feels good to see. God, I'm trying to step out of there.
Yes.
That step left, man. Put your arm back, bro.
It's a problem. Oh, but big counter hit. This is what he needs. Sidewall, though?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he saw it, but, you know, throw wasn't fast enough to grab him off the wall.
He is so ready for all these tackle attempts. He either breaks it, jabs out, or that time down forward one, both of them.
Yeah, this character matchup in general, like, Deligin is so good at just containing Marduk stuff. He's got so many mids to keep him in check. A lot of them just have good counter hit properties in Tekken 7. Electric is annoying to deal with just in general. Hell sweep for full combo, but with punish, the wall's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Full wall split. Stomp on him, just enough damage to kill. Joey's still in this one.
Crowd trying to rally behind Joey here. A lot more down force coming out. Risky low, but it pays off.
Yeah.
Can't low parry it either.
Back 3. We're starting to see more back 3s.
Oh man, nice try. Joey's got a sizable life lead right now. Chopping away Kootons though with rage.
Down 3, down 4.
Hell sweep comes out. Will we see a mix up? Another hell sweep, maybe even the rage drive.
Oh, regular God.
Oh, he's out of there!
Over the low!
That was sick. Is it gonna be enough damage? He's got so little health.
He's alive.
I think he's alive with the pixel. Yes.
Rage drive.
Oh, God,
How's he
what
gonna
now?
do with this? Blocks the mid.
Defense is good!
Block on the low right there.
Clutch stuff from Joey.
Yeah, like you said, that Marduk down 4, not low parryable. He's got to block it and launch it with down while standing 2.
Oh, beautiful punish with the jab there. Flash punch combo. Oh, he blocked it, but he didn't punish.
While standing 2. Oh, but all right, doesn't matter.
Nope.
Flash punch combo.
The lasers though, and the low kick. Here we go. Set point for Kootons. Can Joey keep this set going?
3 standing 2s.
That
okay.
was odd.
Back 2. Oh, low parry to down 3. If that was a down 4, it wouldn't have worked. Oh, laser cannon, first 2 hits.
You're not
Gets it
going
clean walls,
anywhere.
block. Finally blocks
it.
it. Not that punishable.
Oh,
that
set
was
point.
setting 3 too slow.
Again.
Down 4, takes it again.
Man, Kootons is such a professional. Like, that mix-up he used at the end of the round every single time, right? He used the low kick, I think, 3 times to close out the round, but then the one time he used the mid, right? So it's like every single time, it's like he puts Joey in the mix. It's like, you have a pixel, you got to guess here.
Yeah.
Low, 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 mid, low.
And it's essentially a straight 50-50 guess because it's the down 4 is like 12 frames, right?
Right.
And then if he's going to use what, down forward 4, while standing 4, or down forward 1. Those are like 11, 13, 13 frame moves.
Right. And he waits for you to tech roll, so you're immediately in that situation, block low or stand guard.
Yeah,
that's it.
There's 1 frame of difference. There's no way you can differentiate on the spot. You just have to guess.
Yeah, so smart. Kootons playing out of his mind right now. Really looking good here. Staying on the winner's side of the bracket. Joey moved on down to the loser side. Coming up next.
The hits keep coming.
Dude.
You guys, you got to have the stamina to stay with us because we're not going to have a bad match for the rest of this night.
Red Bull, Radiance, Anakin versus Liquid Gen. Gen gets the first one. They're tied. Gen gets it too. That's 2-0. Uh-oh. Gen's got the reads on him. Look at that Avengers uniform, I'm going to call it, that Liquid has on their jersey. Bam, 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 bam. Does that mean Knee beats their ass or what? Or does that mean they beat Knee's ass? They're the Avengers?
That means Knee beats their ass
first,
but then they get
the run back. All right, I got it. Actually, in that uniform is when they're going to win.
Yeah. That's when they get the new costumes. That's when they get the new costumes.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie has been out for so long in like 8 different versions now.
I know, right? It's out of digital now. You should have seen it by now.
Yeah. Make sure you get the right one.
What do you mean the right one?
I think there's like 3 different versions of digital, and each one has like more and more like extra like director's cut features and like commentator.
Good to know.
Director's commentator.
Yeah, I watched that. I forgot what, I think I flew to Tennessee or something. I flew back and forth, and it was on the plane both times. So I watched it both ways.
But Liquid Gen, I want to say recent acquire, but I feel it's been about like 4 months now.
It feels like that. Has it been that long? I'm trying to think when it first happened.
I feel like it was like a couple of months before EVO. And then we're like a month and a half past
What was the first
EVO.
event he went? He went to Versus Side for sure. That was before EVO.
Versus Fighting. I think was that the first event?
No, I think he had something before that.
In Asia, maybe?
Probably. Yes. Because he only brought it to
Tiger
law
Uppercut?
at Versus Fighting. I think you're right. I think Tiger Uppercut might have been the first.
So yeah, he's been on the roster for a while. And you know, like, hasn't had a big win, but has had consistent like top 8 placings.
A lot of top 8s, yeah.
Had a good showing at EVO, had a good showing at Versus Fighting, Tiger Uppercut. You know, hasn't had a big win, but you know, I remember saying like, I think when Versus Fighting came out and he made that top 8, I forgot, one of the Liquid guys said, maybe Obama, it was like, yeah, we didn't expect him to get adjusted this fast.
I see.
Like he was already like exceeding their like expectations for the time.
Well, that's good.
So
this though, to me, it's not even about Gen this set. This to me, this set is more about Anakin. I mean, obviously we know Gen's a great player. Anakin trying to get 3 Summer Jams in a row is ridiculous. But he's got to get past Gen to get there. Like, this is a hard path. This is not an easy path. And there's so much good competition here. Here we go. Gen with Shaheen, Anakin with Jack.
I keep wanting to see the Leo out again, and I keep getting disappointed.
Float combo doesn't go for it.
Yeah.
Man, Anakin has just been on a tear lately.
Nice punish.
He's so aggressive with the Jack. I don't know if you've noticed. That's one of the big differences I've seen personally from Anakin's playstyle with Jack. Way more aggression. Ooh, double. Get out of here. Down forward 1. Keep it simple. And you know, Anakin has a pretty good record against low-high Shaheen as well. So,
so he's not unfamiliar with this matchup.
No, very comfortable with it, I would think.
Yeah, there's like Shaheen's, you know, not as good as he was in Season 1, but still fine, I think, to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think he's fine, too.
You know, still's got the slide, still has the hop kick, still has the great pokes.
Look at the block on the slide. Anakin dominating so far. Quick 2 rounds here.
Yeah, and you're right, like, the level of aggression that just out of the gate, that the speed, the tempo at which Anakin has been playing throughout this year.
It's definitely what's differentiated in my eyes.
But right there, whips the down back one, and Gen is ready to capitalize with the hop kick. Gets him to the wall here. Oh, tries to go for something fancy.
Doesn't get it. Ooh. That's a nice try. But there's a down fortune. That should be the round. Easy, so easy. Yeah. Nicely done.
Gen gets himself around the board. And now you're seeing a little bit more passiveness out of Anakin. You know, like that's another strength I've seen. Like he switches, it's like he's switching between offense and defense constantly, and it's like it's a struggle for a lot of his opponents to keep up.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Oh my gosh, what a wild standing 4.
And now just waiting. He's got all this room to his back to move around with. Debug gets
that was crazy
and punished. This kid is a little bit too young for that, maybe.
I was just gonna say one thing. You know, I would not test Gen with this is reflexes.
Comes in with the sneak step. He's got rage. You gotta be ready for that. Maybe bait it out.
Anakin is that kind of a player. If he wants to make a statement when he beats you, like, I beat you with a debug, bro. That will be that float combo, down forward 1-1. Anakin getting the first game. Big breath there. Making progress.
Yeah, Anakin's like, you know, I was young playing Tekken before you even knew what the game was.
You may not have even been born
yeah.
when I was young playing and beating people in this game. That is crazy. It's so wild to see these new young players playing the old guys who are used to be the young players.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go into this game 2.
Abandoned temple.
Sticking with the Shaheen, just changing the location.
All right. I think I think Anakin's demeanor while playing is always my favorite thing to watch.
It's like all business.
He's like a poker player, you know.
Yeah.
You don't see anything change. No matter something good or bad happen, you don't see anything. He's not smiling over there, you know. He's not anything.
He gets a low parry here. This is a good round for Gen. Trying to control this wall.
Hey.
Hit confirm.
Very nicely done. And we saw Gen do this earlier too, right? He has a rough start first game, makes the adaptations, just comes out super strong the next game.
Yeah, normally when I see him have a hard time with in that first game like that, I expect like a character switch. So I was half expecting maybe the law to come out. That was weird. I don't know what was happening right there.
Oh boy.
Get up 3. Why am I seeing so many of these today? That's the new secret tech.
You got to keep your opponents guessing, man. Can't be predictable with anything.
Oh, back 2. Sidestep 2.
And that'll be the round. Yes, sir.
That's the one place you don't want to have to fight Jack when your back is against the wall. So many scary mids that come into play then that you can't get away from. And another whip punish.
Get ready with that down 4-2.
Shoulder. Down 4. Ooh.
Again, testing the reflex. I'm telling you, you can test with a lot of things. Just don't test this man's reflexes. He's still young. Very young.
Breaks the throw from Shaheen. Jackhammer. Jackhammer again. 3.
Smelling another one.
Oh, down back 1.
Oh, God.
2 of those.
Jackhammer's coming.
Rerun.
Don't worry, it's coming. Rage mode for both players. Again, low parry from Gen.
Parry. And Gen's willingness to make those like clutch calls in these like really dire situations. That could have just been a mid and he could have died, but down back 1, he felt it, he believed in it. Low parry. Got him that round.
Oh.
A lot of these players in this top 32, you know, they got the execution, they got the knowledge, but one thing that cannot be understated, the players of this caliber, instincts. They have such strong instincts and they believe in themselves. They believe in the reads that they want to make, even if it doesn't work out. Oh, but
got it.
Nice duck from Anakin right there. He is on set point right here. Again, trying to stay alive. Nice low parry at the start of the match.
This shit ended the wall too. Look at the wall carry here from Shaheen. Pop, pop. Keep it going.
Keep going.
Oh, what the hell?
Four.
Yo, Anakin is wild.
Yeah, it's like something out of your book.
Whoa, I mean,
Jumping
forward from the wall?
Jumping forward into like Jack Parry or something like that?
That was like an Akuma strategy or something. You know, that was not a Jack 7 strategy.
Down back one check.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Yep. Again, not enough life there. Anakin's still alive. This is so scary. Is he gonna try a debug?
Again, of course he did. Another debug. Oh my God!
Down back 1-1.
Look at that fist bump. Oh, he flexed on him. Oh.
Yeah. Match is over. Let's that. Victory wash over him. That exhale. That fist pump.
Woo, that was clutch though. That was so clutch. Gen had it. I really thought Gen was gonna close out there, but Anakin, you know, flexed on him after that. That was solid.
Yeah, you know the interesting thing there, like even though those debugs were getting blocked, you know what Anakin was thinking? Well, he's blocking these. So what if I give him a blue one that's safe? And he's against the wall, does that wall splat, gives him the frame advantage where he gets that while standing forward, and then finishes out with the double pump on the down back 1-1.
It was pretty good.
It's a pretty clean finish. You see how all that from the whole story of the match just came together for that one, like that last 5 seconds.
Right, and you know the thing about that blue debugger is you have to low parry, right? I mean,
if you want to punish
the regular debuggers, you have to block it.
Yeah.
But the blue one, you got to low parry. It's the only way you can get a punish on it.
Yeah.
So Anakin though, staying on the weird side of the bracket. I mean, I'm real curious. Is he gonna make it a 3-peat? Dude, it's gonna get wild.
I mean, I guess that's the story. There's a couple of stories wandering around this Summer Jam. You know, Anakin 3-peat, FightingGM finally at a Masters event.
Jimmy J. Tran wanting revenge maybe on Anakin for last year.
Yeah.
I mean, not even just for last year, just in general. Anakin's been beating his ass, you know, across the country.
You have all these Asian players here.
So we got a couple more qualifiers for you guys. This time from the loser side of the bracket. Peling versus Cody to make it into top 16. And don't forget, guys, the top 16 will be tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, EST.
And we're going straight.
Yeah, and I believe that top 16 is scheduled for 4 hours.
Yes, so 2 hours top 16, down to the top 8, and then the top 8 right after that. So back-to-back Tekken. It's going to be a huge night.
Yeah, I hope you guys are willing to stay out with us on Sunday. Maybe get some coffee, hot cocoa, iced tea, something with caffeine in it. A couple of Red Bulls.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a few.
You see Cody and Peling prepping their characters. We got the Kazuya versus the Ling.
Is Kazuya better than Heihachi in the Ling matchup?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. So I asked you.
I'm trying to think about what Heihachi uses the track AOP. Might be forward 3, but for Kazuya, I think it's the forward 4. The steel pedal. If you dash with it, the steel pedal.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think that's how that works in this matchup. But Cody's going to show us. I feel like I haven't seen these guys play in forever since season 1.
It's been a minute. I would usually guess that Peling has this, but the way he played against Sane a second ago, I feel like he's lost some confidence right now. Let's see what he does.
Magic 4 gets the combo. Doesn't get the wall splat.
AOP.
Yeah, that axe kick is not what you want to use against AOP.
It's an art form of the Phoenix. Damn, girl.
Floater, though.
Flush it down.
Oh, electric! In down forward 2 does not go for the electric. We'll see if that comes to haunt him.
That was just a rough angle for the combo! Oh! That is such a good rage drive.
Thunder God Drive.
Thunder God Drive.
Scoops him up. Let me take you on a ride, girl. I want to show you the world.
Oh my goodness. Did you watch the live action version?
Yeah.
You're right, steel pedal does beat AOP. Oh, counter it too!
Yeah, anytime he wants to think about using the 4-4-3 axe kick, he should just do more steel pedal.
Damn it, bro. Cody running through Peling right now.
Remember talking about Onijin about this matchup a while ago, and I think, yeah, he brought up the steel pedal.
Seems good. Seems very good.
Oh, house sweep, single house sweep. Oof. Yep, just keep doing it. That's essentially your mid of choice in this matchup.
Right now, looking for wall kick, doesn't find it. Went for reset instead. Down forward 1-2.
Yeah, as long as you have a... That move is -10, even though she goes into AOP. As long as you have a mid that can catch her,
okay,
you'll be safe.
A lot of jumping from Peling right now. Intentional jumps, it looks like.
Yeah, trying to throw Cody up. Ooh.
Big block. This punish is... Wow, did he leave him on rage intentionally? No, he gave him rage anyway, so I don't know what that was.
Yeah, down forward 1. Oh. What is going on here?
What are you doing?
Peling just playing with his food, making mistakes.
I don't think he's playing with his food. He's losing. You're not playing with your food when you're down 2 rounds, you know? Like, it's the opposite way around. He's the food. He's being eaten up right now. Sloppy food, man. He's like a sloppy Joe.
Yeah. Cody looking down. Like, Cody looks a little stressed out, too. He's like...
Because, like, that was way too easy. What's this guy going to do now?
Yeah, qualified and loser side.
Dude, yeah. See, this is what I'm thinking. He is totally out of it. He went and he hovered over Akuma. He's lost all faith in his Ling Xiaoyu. He doesn't know what he's going to do right now. He went to go to the 5th outfit. He's like, is there any customizations here for me? Fine, I'll pick Ling anyway.
What stage you're really down on him for that one game.
Me?
Yeah.
This is from the previous set that we saw.
From Saint?
Yeah, yeah.
Think he's a broken man right now?
I think he is. Yeah, I'm not down him just for that one game right there.
Well, we'll
like
see
the stuff he's doing with Ling is not at all normal Peling stuff right now. Like these jumps, like what are the jumps gonna do for you? Like what are you looking to create? Even the whiff get up kick there from so far away, it wasn't even near.
Well, we'll see what happens here. He's going with the classic outfit. Kazuya, not impressed. Ooh, he was already ducking. Nice walk on the firecracker. Just punched
jump
it
too,
out.
though?
Like
Oh,
Tekken,
man.
we're Tekken 2 now?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
wow, dude, what?
Rip his life bar, dude.
4 rounds straight for Cody over Peling. I was completely wrong.
Something about playing, you know, we're talking about Peling versus Saint, maybe doing something to Peling. Cody versus Jimmy, and then I guess whoever he played in losers bracket before this. He played Swagmaster in losers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was
close.
That was the wake-up call he needed. Oh, no.
In the back, he didn't finish, but doesn't matter.
No,
He's 5 rounds straight. This is a beatdown.
No, actually, I think it was smart of him to not finish because I think there's a big enough gap for her to parry.
Wow, okay. So maybe he's familiar with that. X-Mark spot delay,
before,
no go. Yeah, I mean, Peling's in huge trouble here. He's got to do something, like right now.
He's trying to make space here, but he's got a little bit of a life lead. But we've already seen Cody, like this one good electric can make all, even now, can make all of this up.
It's almost like he's playing online.
Steel pedal, ducks the electric. Down 4-2.
And Cody, all the right choices right now.
Yeah, he thought about going in, you know, faked it out. I was like, do not pursue.
He's like, I'm about to make a mistake, hit the brakes. Oh my goodness.
Try to do a deep.
14 seconds.
Hell sweep.
50-50 time. 50-50, you're back in. Oh, Peling's alive. Oh, man. And this is what's scary about Peling. You can put him all the way up against the wall. You can almost get him. But then sometimes he brings it all the way back. This could be one of those moments.
Doesn't parry that time?
Yeah, it's not looking good. It is looking real bad.
Sweep?
Oh, he's looking extra bad.
Hell sweep.
You got anything? Nothing.
And
Perfect.
With a perfect Cody qualifying in the top 16 tomorrow on the loser side.
Yeah, Peling going home 17.
He said after watching those South American Machine players that he wanted to play like that again. He wanted to play with that speed, that
awesome.
confidence, that execution. Like he felt like all throughout like Tekken 7, he's been playing Mishima scared, afraid. Like he just wants to hell sweep you. Like, you know what? If I think it's gonna work, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna think about the consequences.
That's how you have to play Kazuya.
Yeah.
Kazuya's hell sweep in this game is stupid. Like right now is the dumbest version of the hell sweep. Maybe ever.
I feel like in Tag 2 is a little bit dumb because you obviously get that wall splat and then Tag Assault comes in.
Okay, that was pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a singles game.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's really, really good right now. So shout out to Cody. I'm glad he's inspired. I'm glad he's, you know, focusing on his mission was more.
Yeah.
And, you know, Peling, 17th place, not too shabby, but I'm sure he wanted to do better than that.
Yeah.
And he really looked really, it didn't look like classic Peeling to me. With Saint match and with this match, right? So somewhere along the way, something went wrong.
Even earlier today when he was playing Crispy, that Steve player, it seemed like just something was weird.
Yeah,
he managed to pull it out, but he had to try really hard.
It was a very difficult match. A match like if the old Peeling that qualified for nationals, it wouldn't have looked like that against him, right? So whatever it is, hopefully he figures that out. But right now, we've got another top 16 qualifier matchup. It's going to be Commander versus Joey Fury. Joey Fury sent to loser bracket by who? Who was that?
That just made me laugh. That one camera. But yeah, Commander went to losers bracket
from Running Black.
Yeah, Running Black.
But Joey Fury.
And then Joey Fury from Kootons. We just saw that.
Yes, that's what it was. I was trying to remember who it was.
We'll see how this goes. Marek has, in a normal, against a quote-unquote normal Asuka, Marek isn't that bad because, elbow, knees, headbutts, eat up the parry, can stuff out the back three. Obviously can kicks is still a factor, but, Commander doesn't tend to use any of those options. Very solid, very just focuses on spacing, out-poking you and stuff. So kind of like the same way that Avery won, went in a little bit hesitant, but then after, once he figured out that Commander wanted to fight him straight up, he just kind of at this level, I feel like that, knowing that you're fighting an Asuka that's not going to be crazy, kind of makes
helps you play normal against
you feel relaxed.
We'll see how much Joey knows about Commander's playstyle then.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like Commander did not play very well against Red and Black earlier. That was not the best Commander I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
There's something in the water out here today.
But he's made it this far. Even after that loss, he made it into losers round 2 of top 32.
Yeah, that was the Bulls.
This is another qualifying match. Winner makes top 16.
Man, wouldn't it be crazy if he eliminates Joey here?
It'd be very crazy. And I'm sure a lot of people in this crowd will start going crazy if it happens.
Yeah, we'll see, dude. Here we go. Violet Systems, Commander versus Joey Fury.
There's still a pretty big crowd here.
Oh, of course, man. We're in Teckenville, dude.
It's like the same people that I saw at 5 p.m. are here at almost 11 p.m. Thank you guys for watching with us.
Yes.
If you stuck out through the whole stream, kudos to you. But this match is starting now. Backdash is the second hit of that VTS forward 1-4. Oh, no punish on the headbutt. There's one problem in this matchup where it's Marek does have a couple of -10 things, and if one thing that Asuka's lacking in Tekken 7, it's still a good jab punish.
Yeah, 10 frame punish is still a mix-up for her, right?
Yeah.
1-3 or 1-1, and man, Joey, everything is working out right now. He made every right decision, 6 times in a row right there.
Yep.
Solid first round.
Yeah, that headbutt that he just used, it's -11 at worst. Asuka, just one jab.
Yeah. But Commander, regardless, getting some damage on the board.
Yeah, Asuka is just a really good character in Tekken 7 in general. Got a little bit better in Season 2.
Yeah, you remember when Season 2 patch notes came out and everyone was talking about, yo, Asuka's, hella good now. And then no one, was using her anymore.
Yeah.
What the hell happened? Where's the 4-4-3s, by the way? How come I don't see players using 4-4-3? Wasn't that, the big buff for her? Are you agreeing with me, though?
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
I think 4-4-3 was an overblown buff because, in my eyes, 4-4-3 makes her better at a range that she was already good at. It's she already has a bunch of tools to throw out from that range, while standing 1+2. So it's 4-4-3 is just it's I gave you another good tool at a range that you're already good at. I didn't fix any of your problems.
But 4-4-3 is a safe, homing, counter-hit launcher now.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, you should tell him then.
I should.
If you're the Asuka.
Look, I'm just asking why I'm not seeing this move. That's all. Those are all good properties for moves. I would like to know why it's not good. Because I feel like we were seeing that move used before it got that buff.
And then people are just well, I'm standing at this range against Asuka. I'm just going to block.
I guess.
She doesn't have a low at that range. It's not like Elisa where she has down 3 now to have that. They gave her a long range low at that same range.
Sure.
It'd be a way bigger deal for Asuka.
Joey up 2 rounds to 1 here. No throw tech. Oh no.
Oh, this is gonna be 80 damage. Free hit afterwards.
Yep. That ground hit does so much.
No. Northern Lights into the mounts. Breaks the punches though.
Man, Joey with these low pokes are. The counter is marking that did so much damage. Oh, don't sidestep me.
That down 3 is a really good low poke in this game. Does really, I think it does the max amount of damage that a low can do without sparking.
Which one? Down 3?
Mark's down 3.
Yeah.
I think it does 8 like 19 damage, and I
Oh
think at
my
like 20.
gosh. You get the sparks?
I think at 20 it sparks.
It's pretty good.
Tracks really well in this game. Hits grounded. Didn't hit grounded in previous games.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Minus 12.
That's also pretty good. Commander here, look at a little shook, man.
Yeah, I think against somebody like Joey, you know, even though it's not Commander style, you got to start throwing out some back threes. You got to start throwing out some can-can kicks. Not liberally, you got to sprinkle them in. It's like a little bit of seasoning. You don't want to over-season your food.
But for someone like this, like Commando, who his playstyle isn't based around that, it must be pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
Like I remember when MYK was playing Lars in Tekken 6, you know, he's a very by-the-book player. So for him to do like an up forward three, he didn't know how to use it. He was like, what are you doing it there for?
So then it becomes like, then it sort of like circles back around, and then it becomes kind of obvious.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, we'll see. Commander here, let's see if we can change things up a little bit. Because that was a rough first game for him.
No, breaks the 1+2 throw.
And going back to what you're saying about the way Run It Black approached the matchup, I feel like Joey knows Commander's playstyle. Like that's why he's going for all his lows. Like he's not getting can, he's not getting back threed.
Yeah, right. You just gotta do it.
Damn, girl.
Go.
Into nothing. I've never used this move before. I don't know how it works. You know?
But he did it.
Yeah, he's like, I did it. Don't do lows.
Baby steps.
I'll can you again.
Yeah.
You know? Next time I'll do a combo. Can we play some normal Tekken?
It was a warning shot. It was a warning shot. Commander's a gentleman. He just wanted to show it off. He's like,
great punish.
he waited. He was scared because when Marduk's in that face down position, he gets either the mid or the low swipe into mount.
Oh, I hate that.
New moves. Oh, and then he gets the melon smasher, dude.
Can you always buffer
Yes.
2 into 1? Or
If-
1 into 2?
Yes. Well, 1 into, well, you can do. Okay, the first step of dealing with that mix-up is never get hit with the 1+2 option, because
Right.
you can always guess 1 or 2 and then hold it and then press the other one to go back to neutral.
That's
and
what I
block.
meant.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you're having trouble dealing with the Marduk punch mix-up, at the very least, make that a rule. Like, don't get hit with the 1+2 at the very least.
Right, you just hit one button and then hold it and hit the other button, right?
Because the single punches are like way faster than the double.
Yeah. Oh gosh, got him. Down back 2, counter hit. And that should be the round.
The wall was in reach. It was like reaching the rope in a wrestling match, like salvation. But
For the
no.
tag? No
Pulls
tag.
him back
Come here.
in.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking the stage.
Max range tackle. What's the Oki here? Ooh, toe kick.
Ugh.
Free. If you do that fast enough, that slot kick is free.
Okay.
Oh, wow. While standing 3+4.
Wow.
Nice whip punish.
Yeah, Joey, you know, a little eager there. Reaching for that down forward one. Get out of here.
Low parry the can
Yo,
kicks.
is this
He
6
might be
rounds
dead.
straight?
He might be dead.
Make it 6 rounds straight. Joey Fury getting to that top 16. Commander
Tried
going
his
home.
best.
17th place.
Yep. 17th place at a Masters game.
Yeah, 17th place at a match event. That's pretty darn good. Commander with his fancy hitbox. Not bad. Not bad at all. But you see Churdel already working his way up to the stage. He's going to be coming up next. And he's going to be going up against Liquid Gen, who just lost to Anakin. But man, this should be an interesting one. Churdel making it very far in the tournament. Last year he was here. I feel like he didn't do as hot.
No.
But he did take out Run It Black last year.
Yeah. That was part of Run It Black's bad
Jesus.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. That was good. I enjoyed that.
But that was part of his bad luck streak at Summer Jam, going 1-2, as you said, last year.
Yeah, did Gen just win the rock, paper, scissors battle again? Is this guy undefeated rock, paper, scissors today? Dude, this would be crazy if Churdel beats Gen and eliminates him from the tournament before top 16.
I'm going to hear like Spag hooting and hollering from EU.
Yeah, from the library. Alrighty, here we go.
Damn.
He knew exactly what Cameron looked at. How did he know that? We
He just looked
at it.
right at it, dude.
Oh, he can see himself on the projector probably. Right? Maybe? I don't know.
Well, now he's not looking.
He stared long enough into our souls. Churdel got the Elisa Boskanovic.
I mean, I want to see what character Gen will play into this.
I think Shaheen.
Shaheen? Just stay with the Shaheen?
I think so.
Was there any Leo out of him this weekend? Today?
Not that I saw.
It was just Law and Sheen.
I think that's all the characters I've ever seen from him since he's come back, really.
Now I've seen Leo.
Oh yeah,
every so often.
I did that. Mm-hmm.
It usually gets messed up.
What's up with Leo players not picking wall stages, by the way?
I don't know. They're crazy.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wayne Campbell almost always picks Infinite Stage.
That's because he's a late player on the inside.
What does that mean?
He just wants to run away.
Oh, I guess. But here we go.
Well, it also depends on who you're fighting. Like if I'm fighting a geese, I'll take the no walls.
Oh,
just
yeah,
to,
of course.
I'll like split the difference, you know.
Right. But I believe this is our last match for the stream tonight.
And it's first game is gonna be Forgotten Realm.
This also a qualifier for top 16.
We'll see if Gen can deal with the fast-paced Elisa. Actually, I think maybe it was versus fighting. I think these guys have played before and Gen beat Churdel.
All right. Maybe Churdel got some data from that, though.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Already in each other's faces. Oh, still gets the combo.
Yeah, he stepped the power crush that time. Man, little side step to the realign. That was beautiful.
Yeah. Ooh, duffed him in the face. Jesus.
Rocket
Calm
Duff.
down, Robot Girl.
Can't Rocket Duff? That's a good name for that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Blocked it. Perfect punish. The forward 2-3.
Runs up for a grab. Interesting choice.
I think that breaks the floor. That's why he went for it.
Gotcha. Still an interesting choice, though. Like, it's not like...
Gets all the way around him. I think maybe the camera shift like messed up his inputs.
Interesting. Now, lots of power crush out of Churdel.
Chainsaws come out early. Normally you see this in game 2 from Churdel matches, but another sidewalk, clean down 4-2 punish. He's gonna break the floor early, yeah. This is gonna push the wall. Little micro dash. Oh, spends the rage rod, blocked it. Breaks the 1+2 throw. Churdel trying to crack the guard again. Down 3.
Using the mix of man. Tiny Pixel down forward 1, gonna close it out there. Shell a little head shake. Can't blame him. I'd like to see some down back 3s. How come people don't use down back 3 with so much anymore?
I don't know, actually. It's a very good question.
It's like minus 13 now instead of minus 12, right?
I believe so. That sounds right. But I don't know. It's just another thing, like, you know, like we were talking about, like Fang players and Nina players, old school people.
Right.
Maybe it's like this new generation of Elisa players just don't view that move the same way that we do when we saw that character first come out. Because back then, that was like her only good look.
Yeah, and it was so good. But man, Churdel in a bit of trouble here. Down forward 1 gets stuffed. Man, that down 3's adding up. Nice block from Gen. 3 rounds straight for game number 1.
Churdel having some good points, but just couldn't seem to crack Gen's defense. It felt like, you know, like even though like the life bar like was pretty depleted in every round, watching it just felt like Gen's defense was so on point.
And Gen rubbing his eyes a little bit. It's late here.
Yeah.
Just needs this one more game.
Then he can go to bed, do whatever he wants until, once again, 7 p.m. EST tomorrow. We're going to have top 16 play out.
Yeah, so tell your friends, twitch.tv/Tekken. If you guys don't already do so, make sure you guys follow the channel. Follow them on Twitter as well at Tekken. Here we go, game 2, Infinite Stage. Infinite is your 2.
Yeah, pretty common from Elisa players. We've been seeing it all of today. Easy combo, cashes out for damage. Now we're at Oki here. Oof. All right. Chainsaws come out. Down 1. Doesn't break 1+2 throw. What's the mix up here?
Oh, I like that option. Man, Gen's defense is so good.
Yeah.
It's risk-reward defense, right? He's like, you know what?
I'm willing to take this because I won't die.
Right.
As opposed to just like ducking and eating a hop kick or something.
Yeah, very smart play from Gen here. Crunch.
Slide. Ooh. Wonder if that was a mistake, but
it doesn't really matter. He's still in control.
The chainsaw's coming out again.
Can't be whipping like that.
Yeah, Churdel's like, you know, he's trying his best, but like in certain situations, it just seems like he's flailing, trying to get something going.
Oh, no.
was about to say he hasn't got a proper launch, it feels like, in this whole set, but Gen has floated him out of the unique get-up animation from Elisa.
Look at the defense again, twice.
Yeah.
And here we go, just like that. Gonna be set point for Liquid's Gen.
It's been like 5 rounds straight so far. Oh, another duck. I feel like I haven't seen anybody duck that 1-1 all day. And
Gen's
again,
prepared.
at 11 p.m., like you said against Anakin, do not test his reflexes. Don't test his reactions. He's always going to be ready. You do it in his sleep.
Yeah, that was one of the most remarkable things I saw about him during Tag 2, but that will be that. Liquid Gen advances to the top 16 on the loser side of the bracket. Churdel, great showing, but goes home with 17th place here.
Yeah, strong showing, but, you know, I'm sure everybody that was eliminated tonight wish they could just do a little bit better and be playing tomorrow, but, you know, sometimes that's how it shakes out.
Exactly. So shout out to everyone who competed here today. It's been a wild one. Run It Black still on the winner side of the bracket after taking out UIU's double. Man, who else we got? We got Kootons, Kakoma, JDCR, Saint, Jimmy J. Tran, Anakin, all on the winner side of the bracket still. There's a couple more I'm missing there. Can't remember all of them. I think I'm missing one more. Maybe one more. I forget.
Yeah.
Chikurin?
Chikurin.
So a stacked winner side of the bracket as we go into our top 16.
And I can't remember everybody on loser side, but we just saw Gen, Joey Fury, Shadow, I believe, qualified.
Cuddle probably.
Cuddle most likely.
Okay. We're gonna run it back to you guys. Ready? Yeah, I'll run it back. Sour Piggy versus Double. Shadow versus Cuddlecore. Oh, that sucks. FightingGM versus Cody. And Joey Fury versus Gen. That is the loose side. Man, Joey Fury versus Gen. Winner side, we got Anakin versus Kootons. Saint versus Kakoma. Chikurin versus Jimmy J. Tran. And Run It Black versus JDCR. They have played so many times. Run It Black has always gotten like one game on him, but he can't close out the set. Tomorrow we see if he can get it done. That's going to be it for us here tonight. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to have our top 16 for Tekken. I'm Rip. This is Bloodhawk. We'll see you guys then.
Thanks
Thank you
for
guys
joining
for watching
us.